Hope everyone's doing okay, and welcome back to another quiz. Thanks for everyone's flexibility doing it on Wednesday again. Had a pretty busy day today. So we're back for another quiz, and we're another week near normality, which is great. We're going to start off with the picture round again, as always. So I've got some quite good pictures this week, I think. So here we go with the picture round. So as always, you're going to be presented with 10 pictures. Name the following 10 pictures for 1 point each. And as always, each picture starts with the last letter of the previous. So if the first one was Winston Churchill, then the second one could be Leanne Rimes, for example. Okay then, you're going to have 5 minutes to do them. And here we go. See you in 5 minutes, guys. Hello again, everyone, and welcome back. So, that was your 5 minutes for the pictures. Hope you enjoyed those. I think they were not too bad this week, I don't think. So, let's have a look how we did. Here is the answers for the picture round. Remember, each one, as always, started with the last letter of the previous. So, let's see how we did. Okay, here's the answers. So, number 1. That was a band from the 90s. That was the Venga Boys. Number 2, that was the flag of Sri Lanka. Number 3, that was Aloe Vera. Number 4 was the broadcaster turned MP, I think, and she's called Anna Soubry. Number 5 was the promotional poster for Yellow Submarine by the Beatles. Number 6 was the Treasury officer that brought down Al Capone. That was Eliot Ness. Number 7 is the musical artist Sam Smith. Number 8 is that's the electronics. That's the logo for the electronics firm Huawei. Number 9, that was a young Idris Elba. And number 10, that was a footballer. That is Adam Lallana. So there's your 10. I'm sure everyone did okay this week. They're not too bad, I don't think. So to recap those then. Number 1 was Venga Boys. 2 was Sri Lanka. 3 was Aloe Vera. 4 was Anna Soubry. 5 was Yellow Submarine. 6 was Eliot Ness. 7 was Sam Smith. 8 was Huawei. 9 was Idris Elba. And 10 was Adam Lallana. There we go. There's your 10 pictures. I'll give you 5 seconds to check those, and we will move on to the general knowledge round. Hope everyone's doing okay this week. I've had a day off today, but still been quite busy doing quiz. So there we go. And we've got some good weather coming as well, apparently. Right then. Let's move on to the general knowledge round. So, as always, general knowledge is 15 questions. Here we go. The following 15 questions are worth 1 point each. As ever, there will be 2 in the opening 15. That will be multiple choice, and the rest will be straight answers. So, see how we do. I think there's something again for everyone this week. Here we go with question number 1 then. General knowledge. Starting with question 1. So we're going to start with a history question. Question number 1. On the 12th of April 1961, which Russian-born cosmonaut became the first human to travel into outer space? Okay. See how everyone's history is. Modern history. So question 1 again. On the 12th of April 1961, which Russian-born cosmonaut became the first human to travel into outer space? Okay. That was question number 1. We're underway. Okay then, moving on to question number 2 then. Here is question 2. Question 2 is a TV question. Okay, so first airing in 2001, the popular TV sitcom Hollyoaks is set in a suburb of which English city? Okay. If you don't watch Hollyoaks, I apologise. I don't watch Hollyoaks. I could just about manage to answer that one, I think. So question 2 again. First airing in 2001. The popular TV sitcom. It's not a sitcom. I apologise for that. First airing in 2001. I obviously meant to put soap opera there. The popular TV soap opera called Hollyoaks is set in a suburb of which English city? Apologies to Hollyoaks fans there that I referred to it as a sitcom. It blatantly is not a sitcom. It is a soap opera. But where is Hollyoaks set? Which English city? Okay. That was question number 2. And there we go. Right, ready to move on to question number 3 then. Here is question number 3. So number 3 is a food and drink question. It's food in this case. So number 3, consisting of sugar, water and gelatin, which sweet confectionery is named after the Althea officinalis plant? Okay. That's the Latin name for the plant, but the plant is the same as the confectionery. Consisting of sugar, water and gelatin, which sweet confectionery is named after the Althea officinalis plant? Althea officinalis plant. What sweet confectionery is named after that? Consisting of sugar, water and gelatin. I think people might like this week's quiz. I think it's a little bit more general than that. I think there were some hard questions last week that caught people out. So that was question number 3. Okay. So we're going to move on to question number 4 then. Here is question 4. Okay, question 4 is a music question. So question 4, the Holy Bible, Know Your Enemy and Gold Against the Soul are studio albums by which award-winning British rock band? Okay. Number 4 again then. The Holy Bible, Know Your Enemy and Gold Against the Soul are studio albums by which award-winning British rock band? Okay. It's a really famous band. It's one everyone will have heard of. They're still around. Been around for a long time. Which British rock band is behind those albums? Okay. Right then. Moving on to question number 5 then. Here we go. Here is question 5. So question 5 is a sport question. So the football manager Harry Redknapp began his professional playing career in 1965 at which London-based club? Okay, so I'm sure everyone's familiar with Harry Redknapp. The football manager Harry Redknapp began Football manager Harry Redknapp began his professional playing career in 1965 at which London-based club? Okay. Okay then. That was question number 5. Right then, so we're ready to move on to question 6 then. Here is question number 6 for you coming up. Here we go. So question 6 is a sort of TV question, more of a general knowledge though. First appearing in 1986, Mr. Chips is famous as the mascot of which long-running TV game show? Okay, question 6 again. First appearing in 1986, Mr. Chips is famous as the mascot of which long-running TV game show? Okay. Some quite good ones here tonight. That was question number 6 then. Okay, moving on to question number 7 then. Here is question number 7. So question number 7, geography this time. Okay, question 7. With a population of over 300,000, which UK city is situated on the banks of the River Lagan? Okay. Question 7 again then. With a population of over 300,000, which UK city is situated on the banks of the River Lagan? Okay. That was question number 7. So then, okay. Right then, move on to question number 8. We are about halfway there in the general knowledge round. Hope everyone is doing okay at the moment. I would hope so. Question 8 then. Here is question 8. So, probably my favourite question of the evening on biscuits. So, question number 8. In terms of appearance, what do the popular biscuits custard cream, bourbon and Nice have in common? Okay. Question number 8 again for you then. In terms of appearance, what do the popular biscuits custard cream, bourbon and Nice have in common? Good question that. I'm impressed with that one. There we go. That was question number 8. Okay. So, question number 9 then coming up. Okay, give me 5 seconds for that one then. I'll go too fast for you. Question number 9. Here we go with question 9. Okay, question number 9. Think back to a while ago. Okay, which iconic table tennis themed arcade game was first released by Atari in 1972? Okay, really famous game. Which iconic table tennis themed arcade game was first released by Atari in 1972? Okay. Here we go. That was question number 9. Okay. So we'll move on into double figures then with question number 10. And here it is. Question number 10. I quite like this one as well. This was quite a good one. If you're into history, which of the following was not an official code name for a beach during the D-Day landings? Okay. Was it A? Okay, was it A, Omaha, B, Dagger, or C, Juno? Okay. That was question number 10. Which of the following was not an official code name for a beach during the D-Day landings? A, Omaha, B, Dagger, or C, Juno? Okay then. Moving on to question number 11. Here we go with question 11. Here we go. Oh, so it's a film question, number 11. I've got a few film questions as ever tonight. Which 1997 action film featured John Malkovich as convicted serial killer Cyrus the Virus Grissom? Okay, brilliant film, one of my favourites. Which 1997 action film featured John Malkovich as convicted serial killer Cyrus the Virus Grissom? Okay. So that was question number 11 on film. So we've reached that point in the quiz then. And that reminds us that the anagram is next. And here it is, question 12. So here's your anagram. The anagram, now a squashier dot, can be rearranged to reveal a long-running TV program. What is it? Okay. Question 12, your anagram. The anagram, now a squashier dot, can be rearranged to reveal a long-running TV program. What is it? Okay, it's a good anagram this week. Okay, might be one for your 10-minute break, which is coming up shortly. Or you might have just got it straight away, like some people I know do every week. Anyway, that was question number 12. Okay, give you 5 seconds to make sure you've written that down for the break. There we go. And we're going to move on to question number 13. Last 3 questions for the general knowledge. Here is question 13. So question 13 is literature. Okay. Leopold Bloom is the central character in which famous 1922 novel by Irish novelist James Joyce. Okay, so I want the name of the novel. Number 13 again. Leopold Bloom is the central character in which famous 1922 novel by Irish novelist James Joyce. So what novel is that with the central character Leopold Bloom? Okay. There we go. Okay, so last 2 questions, penultimate question for general knowledge. And here it is, question number 14. So question 14. So popular in the USA, in which fast-paced team sport popular in the USA, in which fast-paced team sport might you see a Zamboni machine during intervals? Okay. Question 14 again on sport. Okay, so popular in the USA, in which fast-paced team sport might you see a Zamboni machine during intervals? And of course I will explain the answers in a bit, for those of you interested. Okay, so where might you see, in which fast-paced team sport might you see a Zamboni machine during intervals? Okay, that was question number 14. And the last question for the general knowledge this week, question 15, and here we go. So, question on musical dynamics. So, for those of you who are not into music, these are the little words that appear above the musical staves to tell you how to play it. That's musical dynamics. Okay, so in musical dynamics, which Italian word is used to describe a gradual increase in volume? Is it A, diminuendo, B, crescendo, or C, allegretto? They're all genuine dynamic terms, by the way. Okay, so in musical dynamics, which Italian word is used to describe a gradual increase in volume? Is it A, diminuendo, B, crescendo, or C, allegretto? Okay, and they're all real terms, as I said. Okay then, give me 5 seconds with that one. Okay then. So that's the end of the general knowledge round. We're going to take a short break now for the usual Zoom stroke tea break, etc. And I will see you in 10 minutes with some answers. See you soon. welcome back. Hope you had a good 10-minute break. And we're now ready for the answers for the general knowledge round. So here we go with the answers. Remember, they're all worth 1 point each, and there were 2 multiple choice as well. Here we go then. So starting off then with the answers to questions 1 to 8. Here we go. So question number 1, the first human in space was Yuri Gagarin in 1961. Number 2, the soap opera Hollyoaks is based in Chester, or a suburb of Chester. Number 3, the confectionery made of sugar, gelatin and water is Marshmallow, and it's the same that plant originalis one. That's the marshmallow plant as well. Okay, so marshmallow. Number 4, the Holy Bible, Gold Against the Soul and Know Your Enemy are all Manic Street Preachers albums. Number 5, Harry Redknapp started his playing career at West Ham United. Number 6, Mr. Chips is the little yellow robot that is the that kind of acts out all the scenes in Catchphrase. Number 7, on the River Lagan you will find the city of Belfast. And those 3 biscuits, the Nice, the Bourbon and the custard cream, they all have in common, they all have their name printed on the front. Okay, so if you look at those 3 biscuits, you will find the name of the biscuit kind of engraved on the front. That's what they have in common. They got their name on the front. So we had Yuri Gagarin, Chester, Marshmallow, Manic Street Preachers, West Ham, Catchphrase, Belfast, and number 8 was that they all had their name on the front of the biscuit. So that's questions 1 to 8 then, the answers. Okay, so moving on to questions 9 to 15. Here we go. So question 9, the table tennis based game that was really popular in the 1970s was called Pong. Number 10, the D-Day beaches were, I'm trying to think what they were now. They were Omaha, Sword, Juneau, and I can't think of the 4th one. But anyway, the odd one out there was Dagger. That wasn't a genuine beach. Number 11, the film starring John Malkovich as Cyrus the Virus Grissom was Con Air. Brilliant film. Number 12, the anagram, a squashy dot, whatever it was, that was Antiques Roadshow. So I hope everyone got that one. Number 13, the James Joyce novel I was looking for there was Ulysses. Number 14, a Zamboni machine is like a big machine on wheels that goes around and resurfaces the ice. It puts a layer of hot water on the ice and then refreezes it. So it's known as a Zamboni machine. So that was ice hockey. And number 15, a gradual increase in volume. The Italian word in musical dynamics, that is a crescendo. So there we go. They are your answers. So we had Pong, Dagger, Con Air, Antiques Roadshow, Ulysses, ice hockey and crescendo for 9 to 15. Okay, so I'm going to skip back briefly just in case you missed any. So here are the answers to 1 to 8 again. And then questions 9 to 15. Okay. Right then. So that was the general knowledge round. So as always, the next round on the agenda for tonight is the pop music. So same as always, but in case we've got some people online who've not done it before, here is the pop music. Okay, you will hear 12 song clips. All you have to do is name the artist for 1 point each. Okay, so they're all quite short clips. You'll hear 12, you'll then have a gap, and then they will play again. And I just want the artist for 1 point each. Okay, so everyone ready for the music round? And here it is, artist only.
Break our hearts, let's make it so hard for ourselves. Get into your heart. Boy, I got to have your love. Get into your heart. You know, particular directions, and we don't make no collections. I want you to join. You really got me now. You got me so I got some mind. You really got me. You're my number one. With you I know I belong. When you fold it up, oh, oh, and if you fold it up, eh, eh, tamina, mina, sangalewa, 'cause this is Africa. Boom, bang, a bang, boom, bang, a bang, when you are near. Boom, bang, a bang, boom, bang, a bang, love is mine. Sugar baby love, I've been sweet to make you blue. Love has taken its toll on me. She said goodbye to me. Control it. It's up to the automatic whenever you're around.
To understand, I've given all I can.
I wanna hold you when I'm not supposed to, when I'm lying close to. Don't we try not to break our hearts, let's make it so hard for ourselves. Get into your heart. Boy, I got to have your love. Get into your heart. You know, particular directions, and we don't make no collections. I want you to join. You really got me now. You got me so I got some mind. You really got me. You're my number one. With you I know I belong. When you fold it up, oh, oh, and if you fold it up, eh, eh, tamina, mina, sangalewa, 'cause this is Africa.
Boom, bang, a bang, boom, bang, a bang, when you are near. Boom, bang, a bang, boom, bang, a bang, love is mine.
Sugar baby love, I've been sweet to make you blue. Love has taken its toll on me. She said goodbye to me. Control it. It's up to the automatic whenever you're
Hello everyone, welcome back. So, that was the music round. Hope you enjoyed that. I don't think they were too bad this week, but we'll see how we did. Okay then, answers for the music round. Remember, you just wanted the artist for 1 point each. Here we go. Answers for music round then. So, number 1 was Madonna with Borderline. Number 2 was Selena Gomez, Back to You. That's a modern one. Number 3 was Pet Shop Boys, So Hard. Number 4 was Liberty X, Got to Have Your Love. Number 5 was The Who with Join Together. Number 6 was The Kinks, You Really Got Me. Number 7 was S Club 7, You're My Number One. Number 8 was Shakira, and that song was Waka Waka. Number 9 was Lulu, Boom Bang Bang. Number 10, that's the one I think will catch people out. That was the Rubettes with Sugar Baby Love. Number 11 was Maroon 5 with This Love. And number 12 was Pointer Sisters with Automatic. So there's some ones. I'll be impressed if anyone's got 12, but there's probably 8 or 9 for everyone there. Probably. Okay, so just a recap then. So we had Madonna, Selena Gomez, Pet Shop Boys, Liberty X, The Who, The Kinks, S Club 7, Shakira, Lulu, The Rubettes, Maroon 5 and Pointer Sisters. Okay, that was your music. So I'll give you a couple of seconds just to check those. Okay then. So moving on to the final round. Okay, which of course is the same as ever. So the following 8 questions are worth 1 point each. Okay, so there's no penalties or anything like that, so I suggest you have a guess at each one. There are 5 bonus points on offer if you can get all 8 correct. Okay, so you can take your score up to 13 for this round. Okay? So, 8 questions, no penalties, and 5 bonus points if you get them all correct. And they're all multiple choice. So here we go then, question number 1. Okay, so we're going to start off with sport. Okay, question number 1. So, currently playing for Leicester City, what nationality is professional footballer Kelechi Iheanacho? Is he A, Ghanaian, B, Ivorian, or C, Nigerian? Okay, so question 1 again. Currently playing for Leicester City, what nationality is professional footballer Kelechi Iheanacho? Is he A, Ghanaian, B, Ivorian, or C, Nigerian? Okay. Sport question for number 1. Okay, so then, question number 2 then. Here we go, question number 2. Question 2, it's a geography question, UK geography. So, famous for its street market, okay, Portobello Road is located in which district of London? So is it A, Kensington and Chelsea, B, City of Westminster, or C, Camden? Okay, so it's there's a song about it in Bedknobs and Broomsticks, and it's quite famous for its street market. So famous for its street market, Portobello Road is located in which district of London? Is it A, Kensington and Chelsea, B, City of Westminster, or C, Camden? So there we go. So then, moving on to question number 3 then. Here we go. So question 3 is a film question. So number 3, Mercury Rising is a 1998 action thriller film starring which famous American actor? Is it A, Richard Gere, B, Sylvester Stallone, or C, Bruce Willis? Okay. So that one again then. Mercury Rising is a 1998 action thriller film starring which famous American actor? Is it A, Richard Gere, B, Sylvester Stallone, or C, Bruce Willis? Okay. That was question number 3. Here we go. So moving on to question number 4. Halfway there in the final round. Question 4. So question 4 is a UK geography. Okay, so Brenwell. I'm not going to be able to say Brenwell, Gosforth, and Jesmond. That should be Jesmond, not Desmond. Okay, it's auto corrected me. So let me read that one out again. So Brenwell, I can't say the same one. Gosforth and Jesmond, not Desmond, it's Jesmond, are suburban areas of which northern English city? Brenwell, Gosforth and Jesmond, suburban areas of which northern English city? Is it A, Carlisle, B, Leeds, or C, Newcastle? Okay. So that one again, Brenwell, Gosforth and Jesmond are all suburban areas of which northern English city? Carlisle, B, Leeds, or C, Newcastle? I'm just going to check. I'm pretty sure it's Jesmond, but I'm going to check for you just so I don't mislead anyone. Yeah, it is Jesmond, not Desmond. Okay, which city? That's question number 4. Brenwell, Gosforth and Jesmond. Okay. So question number 5 then coming up. Here is question 5. So we've got to put. We are fast approaching Eurovision time of year, aren't we? Getting into the spring. So, question on Eurovision. So 2 countries have won the Eurovision Song Contest on their first appearance. One is Switzerland. What is the other? Is it A, Azerbaijan, B, Serbia, or C, Estonia? Okay, so question 5 again. So 2 countries have won the Eurovision Song Contest on their first appearance. One is Switzerland. What is the other? Is it A, Azerbaijan, B, Serbia, or C, Estonia? This is why it's quite difficult to get 8 on the final round. There's always one question in there I throw in that's quite tough. So that was question 5. And here comes question 6. Here we go. So we're going to have a science question for question 6, since we haven't really had one this week. So in human anatomy, a bicuspid is the alternate name for which type of tooth? Is it A, incisor, B, premolar, or C, canine? Okay, so question 6 again. In human anatomy, a bicuspid is an alternate name for which type of tooth? Is it A, incisor, B, premolar, or C, canine? Okay. So that was question 6. So penultimate question for another week then. Here we go with question number 7. So question 7. So it's a question on sort of science again, I suppose. So question 7. Okay, so brass. So we all know what brass is. Okay, brass is a metal alloy consisting of 2 separate metals. One is copper, but what is the other? Is it A, zinc, B, tin, or C, aluminium? Okay. So question 7 again. Okay, so brass is a metal alloy consisting of 2 separate metals. One is copper, but what is the other? Is it A, zinc, B, tin, or C, aluminium? Okay. That was question 7. And the last question of the week then, for another week. Here is question 8. So question 8. I like this one. This one's good. So I've got to put a spurious one in, haven't I? So question number 8. According to the official website, what is the cost? According to the official website, what is the current cost of a UK driving test in 2021? Is it A, £62, B, £72, or C, £82? And by driving test, of course, I mean the actual practical exam where you drive the car, not the theory test. That is £26, I think. Okay. But according to the official website, what is the current cost of a UK driving test in 2021? Is it A, £62, B, £72, or C, £82? Okay, so that was question number 8. Okay, so that's all 8 questions. I'm going to give you your thinking time and then we'll get some answers. See you soon. Okay, welcome back everyone. Okay, so that was your thinking time and we're now ready to get the answers for the final round. Here we go. Okay, so answers for final round then. Remember, they were all multiple choice. And if you get all 8 correct, then you can award yourself 5 bonus points. Here we go. So, number 1. So, the footballer Kelechi Iheanacho is Nigerian. Number 2, Portobello Road is situated in Kensington and Chelsea, Royal Borough of Kensington and Chelsea. Number 3, Mercury Rising is starring Bruce Willis. Number 3, I forget the name. I remember the last one was Jesmond. They're all suburbs of Newcastle. Number 5, it was Serbia, who is the only other country to win Eurovision at the first appearance. They won it in 2007. Number 6, a bicuspid is also known as a premolar. It's because if you look at a premolar, they have 2 cusps, so that's why they're bicuspid. Molars have 4. Number 7, brass is an alloy of copper and zinc. Okay. And currently, a UK driving test will cost you £62. Okay. So, recap then. So, number 1 was Nigerian. 2 was Kensington and Chelsea. 3 was Bruce Willis. 4 was Newcastle. 5 was Serbia. 6 was premolar. 7 was zinc. And 8 was £62. Okay. Give you a few seconds with those. Okay then. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Right. So that is the end of the quiz for another week. Thanks everyone for playing. Next week I am unavailable on the Wednesday, so it will have to be back to Tuesday next week, come what may. Okay, so I'll see you. You'll see me again next Tuesday for another quiz. In the meantime, have a good week, everyone. Stay safe, stay happy, and see you soon. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
And that's the end.